All right, this is the first video of the Sunset Canyon tour of this account. I am City Hall 19, so I still have only 4 marches. Here's the 4 primary commanders I'm planning to use. Uh, I'll be using Sun Tzu in the front line and City Keeper in the front line. The equipment I have is not great yet. I have not had very many materials options, but I did get the Gatekeeper Shield, the Scarlet Hounds, Iron Helm. City Keeper has a Blessed Blade, which is not great. Minamoto just has this. I'm about to get the other set piece here, but I don't have it yet. And then Kusunuki has nothing. I do have some patterns, but I just don't have any materials. And then the secondary commanders for each of these. Actually, let's just go into the very first match and see what happens. So I have not set anything up. Um, I'm just going to challenge the fake account and I'll set up my team as I go here. So it's going to be Sun Tzu is going to go with Ethelfled. She is only 1,000, which I mean, it's a new account, so I got what I got. And then the other one here is City Keeper, and behind him, I'm going to include Joan. Joan is, let's see, 5111, which is it's okay. City Keeper is 5341. Both of them will use infantry. Behind Sun Tzu, I'm using Minamoto and Cao Cao. Minamoto is my biggest investment. He's level 36. He has 5512. Those skills landed pretty well. Cao Cao is level. Oh, that didn't work. Cao Cao is, I don't know, it doesn't really matter his level, but I only have the first skill unlocked and only 2. So they'll be the cavalry commanders that will target the archers. And then the archer, I have Kusunuki. And the secondary for him for now, I don't have Imhotep yet, but I do have. Let's see, where is she? Her. This commander. And I have actually upgraded her to 5451. Not bad. And Kusunuki, I just have his first skill to 5. So that's my team for now. We can probably skip this battle, doesn't really matter. So that's my first match, all done. Now I'm gonna next challenge the very top player I possibly can find. That's pretty high up. It's a weak player, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm just looking for a player about 100 ahead of me if I can, which is about all the game will give me. This player, I'll just skip this. It's fine. Let's see what I can challenge now. Let me see if I can find someone like 102 something. That's 1029. Let's see if I can. Yeah, he's fine. Challenge him. These players are obviously not set up yet for Canyon. I'll skip that. And the stats is just a little bit goofy to be targeting these low level players, but we just need to try and work our way up to the top. Okay, now let's see if we can find someone in the 320s to target. There's somebody. Cool. Well, they still are pretty weak. Well, let's challenge them. We'll get up another 100. Let's let Sun Tzu target the Minamoto. Sure, we can start watching these battles. It's going to be not competitive, but what my goal in this setup here is Minamoto and Ethelfled hit, and then Ethelfled's debuff lands before Minamoto and Cao Cao coming behind. So it is just destruction. Even with 2 players on my Minamoto, it's the Minamoto holds up, or on my Sun Tzu, the Sun Tzu holds up just fine. It's just not really fair. 'Cause these players don't have the same levels that I do, so it's fine. Okay, up to 200. Let's see if we can find someone in the low 100s. Maybe we can do better than that. 117 is not bad. Let's see. Oh, 113. 109. Let's get this guy. Okay, still. So I used all 4 challenge, but I have 3 left over. So I'll target this guy. So we can just take out his Cao Cao. Obviously, he should have the Sun Tzu ahead of the Cao Cao because that will determine how many troops that he can bring. Oh goodness, and he's just left him out to dry. Oh well. Let's put the Sun Tzu Minamoto on Cao Cao and take out that Cao Cao as quickly as possible. The Minamoto City Keeper can kill Minamoto, and both the tanks can take on the extra troops. No fine, no problem. Let's just watch this. Let's see how much damage Cao Cao does before my Sun Tzu kills him. Yeah, if he had just put his Sun Tzu in front and the Cao Cao behind, it might have been a more competitive battle. But because he didn't know that, he didn't, and it was just total carnage, decimation, which is fine. We'll keep moving on up. Yeah, okay, we're in the top 100. Cool. Let's see how far they'll let us go. Number 12, cool. That'd be great. Okay, great. This is going to be more competitive. So we need to account for this Sun Tzu mostly, and everything else will be fine if we can just take out the Sun Tzu. The Ethelflaed will do some AoE, and the Minamoto hiding behind there, but she just doesn't have enough troops. She only has level 13. So let's challenge that and target that Sun Tzu. Where is he? He's up top. Okay. Sure. Let's put 2 up there. And then these other troops, I believe, are just weak enough that probably Sun Tzu can take all of them. It'll be a fun experiment here. I'm going to record every single Sunset battle that I do, and sometimes I'm going to be totally wrong, and it's going to be embarrassing, but I'm going to record it anyway. And I think this will be fine. It would be great to be able to take out this Ethelflaed sooner, though. As I think about it, I actually think I'm gonna change my plan. I'm not as worried about Lohar, but I do. Ethelflaed, depending on how many skills she has, could do some damage. So I'm gonna do this, and wherever wherever the Lohar goes, is probably fine. City Keeper can actually handle him. Sun Tzu could literally take all 3 of these, and it'd be fine. In fact, it might even be better for Sun Tzu to come at all 3 of these, for Sun Tzu and Ethelflaed, than to hit all 3 of these. Let's just see what happens. It'll be a fun experiment. Okay, no, we don't get to experiment that because Lohar went up. So this is probably actually quite a bit better because it lessens the pressure on Sun Tzu. He'll take out he and Minamoto, of course, will are gonna melt Ethelflaed. And Sun Tzu is putting up a fight up here, but these guys will be able to come up and help. Even if Sun Tzu can take out City Keeper, which I don't think he will, even if City Keeper falls, the lower half here is going to be able to come up and help. And it really doesn't matter if City Keeper falls because we're so far ahead otherwise, um, that it's this is a fight to the death. So it's okay to let one tank die, even if it's just a long enough delay. Like right there, City Keeper did exactly what I wanted him to do. He stayed alive long enough so that the damage dealers can come up and finish the job. Let's see, I got to 48. Let's see how many more challenge tickets I have. I have one more. So let's see who it will let us take. Okay, it will let us take on the number 1 if we wanted to. Let's look at this and see. I think this will be a pretty tough challenge until um, without more gear. without more gear. The thing I'm worried about, you see this outline here, this silver outline around the Minamoto? That means this Minamoto is expertised, which is just an expertise Minamoto does tough damage. This player is better than me right now. So let's see what number 2 looks like. Here we go. Great. This will be much easier. Notice there's no expertise. Yeah, he's got a Minamoto, and his Bybars will do some AoE. So that uh, this Mehmet is so low level. If he were level 40, and if the Ethelflav were level 40, this would be a tough fight. But because they're so low level, all I have to do is focus on Bybars, and I should be in pretty good shape. Let's see where Bybars is in this. Okay, awesome. He's exposed. That's great. So let's do the same thing we just did. So Baibars is doing cavalry. Cavalry is countered by infantry. So we'll put that there. Lohar could even, if I'm worried about the Baibars damage being too much for City Keeper, which it could happen. I could lessen this by not having Lohar and Baibars both pound on City Keeper. So let's put Kusunoki up here. The archers counter infantry, and we'll take out the Ethelflaed this way. Let's just see what happens. Mehmed also does some damage, so it'll be fun to see. Okay. Ethelbud's going down, which is awesome. That's going to help me a lot. Even if City Keeper, and it looks like Vibars will be able to take out City Keeper, but it doesn't matter because Sun Tzu's going to come up and help quickly here. As soon as this Mehmed gets knocked out, City Keeper's going to go down, but he'll be replaced by Sun Tzu. Perfect timing. Oh man, good job, City Keeper. You held up long enough. That was fabulous. That was a great fight. That was the first competitive fight that we've had so far. Okay, so that's all for my challenges today, up to 25, and we'll continue on tomorrow. Thanks for watching.